Hi, today we are looking to create photography contracts on automation from a Notion form. As you can see, this is a legal photography contract form wherein once the user fills in all the details in this particular form and they click on submit, the responses will go to the responses side in this database over here. I have added two submissions out of the particular form and now I'm looking to convert those submissions into PDF files. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This will help me create PDFs on automation from a Notion database with the help of a Google document, which will be a template file. So the Google document is where we will be designing the entire template document, and the database is where it contains all the information for the particular form, contract form, which will be converting to PDFs. So let's click on create PDF and get started. Before that, I also want to highlight that you can use this tool to create anything at scale, such as any reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you might be generating on a day-to-day basis in your business. So let's click on create PDF and let's continue and understand how the automation will work. This is fairly simple and straightforward to use, and you can generate any documents at scale which you would like to automate in your business. Once you log in, you will be required to add a Notion database over here. So first thing which we need to do is we need to add the database that we have over here. After that, we need to connect the database with a document which will be a template file where we'll be editing all the things. And finally, we can map all the properties of the database onto the document one by one and then create the PDF. So let's click on add Notion database and let us connect the particular database which we have over here. So let me copy this database title which I'm looking to connect, and let me go back to the selection screen. Let me click on select pages and let's put the database title right inside this field. So it will be able to show this particular form over here, and I simply need to select this particular form and the photography contract form will be added up. So this will be able to add the particular form over here. Okay, so whenever you are adding any form inside the database, simply put the database title inside the search pages and you will be able to add the same. Do not add the database by selecting these top level pages from the list over here, because if you do that, the database that will be added may not appear correctly and your experience will not be smooth. So always enter the database title inside the search pages and then add it. Alongside this, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say the photography contract form is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, I need to also add database A and database B over here. If you do that, then only the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values come up correctly. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not appear in the PDF file generated. Okay, so make sure you are adding the main database as well as any relational databases which are used inside the search pages to be able to connect all of them and create the PDFs with all the relation and roller values intact. So let's click on allow access right now, and now we will get access to this particular photography contract form which we can use for the automation steps. If you click on the drop down, you should be able to see the particular form appear over here. If it is not appearing, simply click on reload databases, or you can try refreshing the page once or twice. The database will definitely appear over here. It takes a while to load the database, so please be patient, but it will definitely be loaded up and you will be able to see it. So click on this legal photography contract form or whatever you might have on your end, and you will be able to see all the properties of that particular database appear over here. So whatever we selected over here, it will automatically load the properties of the database right inside this mapping section. Next is we need to add a document for this particular database. So click on add Google document. If you already have any document which already has the photography contract available, click on existing document and simply choose the document from the list of the documents available and you will be able to add it. If you do not have it, simply click on add demo document and it will create a demo document for a use case which will have all the fields automatically mapped beforehand. So you can see it has created me this demo document. Let me remove this top part which I do not need, and you can see all the placeholders automatically created over here. So we have the first name, last name, contact method. So every field of information that you see over here is automatically added in this document right inside this mapping section inside double curly brackets. So when the PDF will be created, all the fields inside double curly brackets such as address will be replaced with this address values. Then we have the adult name. This will be replaced with the adult name values and so on for all the other fields one by one. Okay. If you want to manually map any properties, you can simply click on copy. So let's say I want to add contact method. I can click on copy. go to the document wherever you want to use it. Simply use Control V or Command V on your keyboard. So you can use the keyboard shortcut Control V or Command V. It will automatically paste the property onto the document. So wherever you want to copy and paste the property, simply copy and paste it wherever you want to map it. Okay. For me, all my mappings are already done, so I do not need to map any more fields any further, as everything is automatically mapped. And now it's time to create a PDF. But before that, I want to define the PDF file name. So I want to create my PDF file as per the particular, let's see what we have. So we can create the PDF file name by the client first name. Okay. So I will select the client first name from this list, and all my PDF files will be generated by the client first name value. Let me click on download PDF and it starts downloading the PDF. Before that, if you scroll to the right side, you will see these two additional columns, generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is marked as ready to generate, then only those records will be converted to PDFs and the PDF will be stored right inside this PDF file column. And you can see it created this PDF right over here. It also downloads the PDF onto the downloads directory. So you can see from downloads folder as well. Let's click and open and see the document, what it has created. So you can see the first file is automatically mapped with the values from the database what we had. And this is the second record which it has created. So let us reload it once again. And you can see the second record also has all the fields automatically mapped. So we just generated two files side by side, which has all the fields automatically mapped with the values from the database. The best part of using this automation is whenever you want to automate, you can simply click on Setup Notion Automation. And now this will automate the PDF generation forever, which means all you need to do is simply click on Submit and the new response will come up over here, and then you can simply mark it as ready to generate and the PDF will automatically get created right over here. This process eliminates the need to use PDF output to set up everything from scratch, as everything happens right inside the database, and whenever a new response gets added, simply mark it as ready to generate and the PDF will automatically get created over here inside the database. This makes the process error free and hassle free, and you can create PDFs on automation forever. Okay, so all you need to do is click on Setup Notion Automation when everything works correctly, and simply add the records inside the database, and the automation will work forever as long as you are required to. Okay, so I hope this explanation was helpful and clear to you. If you still have any questions on this, just use the chat bubble, send me a message with your queries on this. I'll be able to address the same, or else you can go to the contact section at the bottom of the home page, where you already have this feature to send me an email where I'll be addressing all your queries on this. Okay, if you want to have a free demo session for the use case, click on book free demo, and I'll be able to guide you entirely step by step from beginning till the end of how to use this automation to create PDFs for a use case. And you can see that it has already processed one of the records as we were discussing, and it has generated the PDF file right over here. This is how the automation truly works, and it creates the PDF. Okay, it starts processing the other records one after the other. It takes a little while to do that, but eventually it will process all the records and the PDF file